In the start of this movie, we are told that about 5 years ago, Godzilla and King Kong had a very big fight, where Godzilla went into the depth of the sea after defeating Kong. And after that day, Godzilla could not be found. No one saw him. And after that, we are shown a scene 5 years later, where we see an island which is actually Kong's house. And here we see that Kong's size has become much bigger than before. After which Kong wake up and enjoy a lot in the water. There we see a little girl who Kong like a lot. They were both very good friends and Kong did not say anything about that girl. He listened to the everything, but this girl can neither speak nor hear anything. And here we find Kong very aggressive. Kong is very angry and he throws a tree towards the sky, which breaks the angry wall. And here we know that Kong was actually kept under this town so that Godzilla does not come there again. Because these two titans can fail each other to that they do not fight again. Now because Kong had already grown a lot in size, so it is decided that he will be shifted somewhere else from here. After this we were shown a boy who used to work for a company, and he was basically a hacker too. And the company in which he used to work, he used to make a lot of modern things like machines, robots, etc. But that hacker has a little doubt on this company, that the company is making something that should not be made. So he hacks all the data of the company, from which he finds out that this company is shifting a very large object to Hong Kong. But then the alarm starts ringing there, and this was the alarm of Godzilla's arrival. As soon as Godzilla come out of the sea, as soon as he come out, he start destroying everything. No one understood that why Godzilla is killing everyone, because he is such a titan who saves humans and saves their lives. Here we know that Godzilla has a power, and that power is nuclear power. And Godzilla uses his nuclear power to destroy the whole company. After which this news become viral all over the world that Godzilla has come. But this time he has changed. He is not the same as before. That is, earlier he used to save humans, but now he is aggressive and is killing everyone in anger. The company's owner is telling everyone in the news that our company is working on a project. He will soon be able to make such a device that can compete with Godzilla. A girl also sees this news, whose name is Madison. But here, Madison does not agree that Godzilla has come in anger because she knew Godzilla very well. So she thinks this news is just nonsense because she believed that Godzilla can never harm anyone. But he helps humans and saves their lives. Madison goes to her father and tries to explain to him that Godzilla can never do this and something has definitely been done with him. But Madison's father tries to explain to him that, look son, all these creatures, all these titans are like human. That is, their mood can be changed. Now see, Godzilla has also changed and he is killing human. After this, Madison goes from there and she listens to the online audio of that hacker. That hacker actually uploads an online audio about Godzilla. Here Madison decides that she will go and meet that hacker and go and ask him everything that he has done. Why has Godzilla become aggressive and why has he destroyed that company? After this, the power of the company meets a senior Dr. Nathan. Dr. Nathan is actually a scientist. The owner of the company tells Dr. Nathan that your concept of Hello Earth was absolutely correct and this was the place where the Titans were born. In fact, Dr. Nathan had written a book in which he had written that there is another land inside the ground, which is called Hello Earth. It is hidden and no one can see it. And in fact, this earth is the source of the anger of the Titans, where the owner of the company also introduced Dr. Nathan to another man. The owner of the company tells Dr. Nathan that we found a source of energy inside hollow earth. Now, here we do not know where hollow earth exists. Hollow earth is actually below our land, and the way we take energy from the sun, and in the same way there is an energy source in hollow earth from which all these titans take energy, and if these people succeed in finding that energy source, then they will be able to compete with Godzilla. Dr. Nathan asks him that how will we go to that hollow earth? Because a few years ago my brother also tried to go there, but he could not go and died. Here we also know that there is no gravity in hollow earth, so everything there starts flying in the air. The owner of the company tells Dr. Nathan that there is no need for you to worry about this because our company has made an anti-gravity car with the help of which we will go to hollow earth. The owner of the company also tells that every titan has an ability with the help of which every titan can find his home. So we should take Kong's help. After this, Dr. Nathan meets his friend who was also a doctor, and this female doctor also took care of Kong. Dr. Nathan tries to explain to that female doctor that we should send Kong to his house, and his house is hollow earth because we cannot keep him here for a long time, and if he comes out of here, Godzilla will attack him, so Kong can only be safe in hollow earth. Now, after a little debate, finally that female doctor also agrees to this because apart from this, they did not have any other options. Then these people start taking Kong to hollow earth with their entire army. These people were tying Kong with a chain. Kong's friend, that little girl, talked to Kong in signs. The girl tells that Kong is getting angry because he is tied with chains. The leader of the army tells that female doctor that we will not pass through the way of Godzilla and he will go through some other way, so that Godzilla does not know, on which the female doctor says that yes, we should do this because Godzilla and Kong have a lot of old enmity. Because they both consider themselves and king of monsters, and if they both come in front of each other, then they will destroy it. Then we see Madison, who takes her friend and goes to meet that hacker. Here the hacker tells them that the company is actually making a very big thing, and that thing will be made and shifted to Hong Kong. But Godzilla did not like this, so he attacked the company and destroyed it. Then we see that an alarm has started ringing in Kong's ship. That girl is telling the female doctor that Godzilla is coming. Dr. Nathan says that now that Godzilla is coming out, we should also free Kong. That is, we should open his chain so that he can compete with Godzilla and save us all. And now finally Godzilla came out, which was moving forward while destroying a ship towards them. When Kong finds out that Godzilla is coming, he is starting screaming loudly, but he was tied to the chain. Then these people attacked Godzilla with rockets and missiles, which does not affect Godzilla at all. Godzilla also destroys the planes of those people. And now Godzilla was moving towards the king's ship. Godzilla destroys all their ships, and here Godzilla turns their ship over so that Kong and the rest of the people start drawing in the sea. Then they open Kong's chain so that Kong can compete with Godzilla and save them all. Then Godzilla and Kong have a great fall, which throws Kong's Godzilla very low in the sea. Then he strengthens the overturned ship so that everyone's life can be saved. But Godzilla gets off again and he was going towards the ship in which he was a child. And here Kong jumps from one ship to another ship and finally reaches the ship where Godzilla was coming. Here Kong hits Godzilla with a powerful punch. While fighting back, Godzilla also hit Kong, causing Kong to fall down. Kong gets up once and hits Godzilla again, and Godzilla goes and falls into the sea. This makes Godzilla very angry and there he uses his power. For example, nuclear power. Seeing this, Kong jumps into the water to save his life quickly. Godzilla's nuclear power light is separate everywhere. Everywhere is surprised to see it, and here we realize how powerful Godzilla is. Then the fight between the two beings in the sea. Godzilla could breathe in the water, but Kong, who was like a human, could not breathe in the water. That's why Kong looked defeated. Then Godzilla is taking Kong to the depth of the sea to kill him. That female doctor says that we should help Kong as soon as possible, otherwise Godzilla will kill him. Then they blast a lot of missiles into the sea, which causes Kong to come out to save his life. Then Dr. Nathan ordered to shoot down everything, all engine, all machine, so that Godzilla understands that we have lost and died. And then they shot down everything. Then Godzilla sees Kong angry and then leaves from there. The female doctor says that if we move forward, Godzilla will attack us again by failing us. So how do we move forward now? And how we will take Kong? On which Dr. Nathan says that we will take Kong flying. On the other hand, we see that medicine has entered and company with its friend. To check which things the company is making, Godzilla got angry and attacked it. There they also get egg of a very big animal. And then as soon as they get eggs, their door is locked. Actually, where they get locked, it is a machine that was taking them to Hong Kong very quickly with eggs. Then we see that through helicopters, the whole army is successful in bringing Kong to Hollow Earth. They tell Kong to go to Hollow Earth cave, but Kong refused to go there. Then they decide that through that girl, they will tell Kong to go there, because Kong did not refuse that girl. Along with that, Kong will also be told that your family is also there. There are other creatures like you there, and here Kong agrees to go to that cave. And here Kong goes to that Hollow Earth cave, and these people also go after Kong with the help of their anti-gravity car. Hollow Earth was a different kind of world. Now, because they had anti-gravity cars, their lives are saved, and there were different kind of monster in Hollow Earth. And then a flying monster attacked their anti-gravity car. That monster is also going to attack that girl, but Kong catches that monster and kills it. And then he separates the head of the monster from the body. After this, Kong starts moving fast while everyone else follow Kong's. Now because there is no gravity on Hollow Earth, all the stones there are flying in the air. Madison and her friends reach Hong Kong. And here they find out about the secret weapon of that company to kill Godzilla. This company has made another Godzilla, and the name of the new Godzilla is Mega Godzilla. And the person who controls this Mega Godzilla is the person whom the owner of the company had introduced to Dr. Nathan to check the power of Mega Godzilla. A skull crawler is left there. Mega Godzilla uses his power to kill the skull crawler. But there is a problem here, and that is that they needed more power to run Mega Godzilla, and that power was only in Hollow Earth. And this was the reason that the owner of the company was looking for that energy source, that power, so that he could receive Mega Godzilla again. After this, we see that Mega Godzilla has been activated. As soon as Mega Godzilla is alive, Godzilla feels it. And that's why he started moving toward Hong Kong, where he was Mega Godzilla. Hollow Earth was very beautiful to see, and the energy source in Hollow Earth was in a mountain. Kong goes to that mountain and opens the door of that mountain, and he barks loudly. Kong gets a weapon there, which was an axe. And this axe is not a normal axe, but it is made from the body of Godzilla, which is very powerful. Kong takes that axe and sits on a place, just like a king. Godzilla, who had reached Hong Kong, was now moving towards Mega Godzilla, with which everyone starts running here and there to save their lives. On the other hand, Kong also gets the energy source, and here he also finds out that the energy source can also charge his axe, because his axe can only work after it is charged, and after it is charged, it becomes more powerful. Godzilla also finds out that someone has come to Hollow Earth, with which Godzilla hits his nuclear power on the ground, with which he reaches Hong Kong, tearing the nuclear power ground. A female owner of the company trades with them. She sends a little sample of this energy to her company so that they activate Mega Godzilla. Although the female doctor forbids her to do this, but she does not listen to her, and when the girls realize that Godzilla is also coming here, she starts running away from the deer, but then Kong catches his car and destroys it. Kong gets ready to fight Godzilla with his axe, because through this nuclear power, Godzilla gives a sign to Kong to fight. Then Kong runs away from there and becomes Hong Kong. Kong attacks Godzilla, but the mistake, his axe gets stuck in a building. And taking advantage of the opportunity, Godzilla drops Kong down. And here there is a great fight between the two. Godzilla tries to kill Kong by using his nuclear power many times, but Kong saves himself every time by competing with bravery. Then Kong attacks Godzilla with his axe and injures him, which makes Godzilla angry. And he uses his nuclear power to throw Kong away, but Kong stops that power from coming to him with the help of his axe. There is a fight between the two for a long time. Now, because Godzilla was very powerful, Kong seems to be losing. Godzilla injures Kong and throws him there, and he puts his foot on his chest and starts screaming. Seeing him, Kong also starts screaming loudly, and then Godzilla leaves Kong and goes away from there. We see that the company's owner had got the angry source through which he wake up Mega Godzilla. Here we know that Mega Godzilla is much more power than Godzilla and much bigger in size. But here Mega Godzilla does everything in its control. That's why Mega Godzilla first kills the company's owner and then kills his assistant. Then Mega Godzilla comes out tearing the wall. When Godzilla sees Mega Godzilla, he moves forward to fight him, and there is a lot of fight between the two. Now, because Mega Godzilla was very powerful, Godzilla seems to be losing. Mega Godzilla kicks Godzilla a lot and drops him down. Madison and Hacker try to turn off the power of Mega Godzilla, but there were cores in all the machines. on the other hand, we were showing Kong, who was very injured due to fighting and his condition was very bad and he was almost going to die. When that girl hears Kong's heartbeat, she tells everyone that Kong's heartbeat is slowly decreasing. Now which Dr. Nathan says that we have to give him a very big electric shock to save Kong. And these people give Kong a shock with the same anti-gravity car, which gives Kong a very big shock and he gets up again. That girl says to Kong in sign language that Godzilla is not our enemy, he is our friend, so go and help him. The Kong goes to save Godzilla. Mega Godzilla uses his nuclear power and is about to kill Godzilla. That's when Kong comes there and Kong saves Godzilla here. Godzilla immediately understands that Kong and I should fight together. But Mega Godzilla was so powerful that he was hitting both of them. Kong sees his axe, but the problem is that it is not charged, but Kong still attacked Mega Godzilla with that axe. But Mega Godzilla kills Kong and he is just about to kill Kong. That's when Kong stops him from doing so. Now, because that machine was not being turned off by Madison and that hacker, which reduced the power of Mega Godzilla. That's why he gets angry and pours water on that machines, which turn off Mega Godzilla for a while. And taking advantage of this, Godzilla charges Kong's axe with his nuclear power, and now Kong had power. That's why he destroyed Mega Godzilla. He breaks his limbs and separates all the part of his body, and in the end, they throw away the head of Mega Godzilla. Now, because Mega Godzilla was dead, everything became normal. But then Godzilla gets off again, and Kong also gets ready to fight Godzilla with his axe. Now because the two of them had helped each other, they do not fight. Godzilla goes back to the sea from where he came. And while Kong has now gone to Hollow Earth forever, and Kong has also taken that little girl with him. And with that, this movie ends here. Hi guys, thank you for watching this explained video. How do you feel about that story? Please comment us. That will encourage us to make next video like this enjoyable. Thank you. See you again.